Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're making a heck of a lot of progress here on the Mustang, getting things painted. I need to back up a little bit and get you guys caught up to where I'm at. And I think some of you have watched my shorts and know the condition of the car already. So this is just videos of how I painted, primed and painted the hood. And you know, doing all the block sanding and all that stuff as well. So I went ahead and got the hood and the trunk done, got them out of the way because I just, when I come time to paint the car, I didn't want to have to be jumping around and having a lot of overspray, and it just would be a little overwhelming to try to paint that much. So anyway, hey, appreciate you watching the channel. Hit that like button and follow, and let's watch the video. All right, so I've 320 sanded the primer surfacer, and then I spot primed where I broke through metal, and I'm going to spray 1 or 2 coats of primer surfacer back on it. Then I'll wet sand it with 600, and then I'll be able to shoot the base and clear coat. So I'll get it mixed up, and we'll start shooting here pretty quick. I probably could have just went into paint at this point, but I just wanted to make sure I got a lot of the lower spots out and gave a little bit more body for the paint to stick to. So I opted to go ahead and apply 2 more coats of primer and then go into block sanding, just to make sure that I had all my bases covered and didn't have as much of the white gray epoxy showing through. Go right up to that lip right there. See how that works. You really see the orange peel now. Starting to lay out now. It's all smooth looking. I've got an older piece of 600 grit on here, and I'm just going to block sand it, and I'll go one direction and I'll come back and go the other direction. Then I'll rinse it and dry it off and see what we got. This will help get the, in my mind, this will help get the low spots out. It only took about an hour or so on the other side there, so I'm hoping I can get this almost done. Okay, so Use my long block. I use my hand sanding pad about 4 or 5 times each. Both of them had new sandpaper on them, so got a lot of good cuttings here. You can see it in the water. So I'm gonna do a hand sand, and then I'll dry it off and see how bad it is. There we go. And what that's going to do is just get all my low spots, get them, get the orange peel out of them. And depending on how well I do, I may be able to dry it off and just take a scuff pad and get the rest of them out. That's probably enough for one night though. Okay, here's the finished product, and when you look at it, it looks pretty good on camera. But I'm hoping I can show you what I'm seeing. Right in here, right in there, that's all orange peel, all the way through there. I got it up here too, see it? That's what I'm trying to get out. I do not want that to telegraph through my paint, and it will. So, you know, I've probably got another hour here of just going back, sanding back and forth, trying to get that out. But the other side did it to me as well. Anyway, you can kind of see it right in here. Yeah. So, got more to do. Want to get that out. And I haven't broke through yet to the epoxy. So on that side I did one spot, and then of course on the edges I got a little bit, but that's all right. Paint wasn't as thick over there. So I'll hit it again. Here's some of the tools I've been using for sanding. Traditional sanding block, and then my small Dura block, and then I wrap the sandpaper around the Scotch-Brite pad, and that's basically it. Okay, so today is paint day. Past week or so I've been sanding on the car itself and on the hood and the trunk deck, and I think I've pretty well got them where I want them. Looking pretty good, at least to my satisfaction anyway. I'm sure a professional paint and body guy would not approve of it, but hey, I'm not a professional, so there you go. So the plan now is we'll wash these down with some spray away and then some degreaser. Okay, so it's time to degrease it. I've got it all wiped down with the spray away, and I'm still using the Napa Martin Seymour Clean Easy. There's a picture of it there. I've used it quite a bit. It's like my third project I've used it on, and it's just what I know. There's a lot of degreasers out there, and this one is on the high end of it for some reason. So. But I like it, and it evaporates well, and it seems to do a good job. I poured some into a cup. I'm just going to saturate my rag real good and squeeze out the excess, and then I'll wipe everything down and dry it off with a clean rag. Paint I'm using today is Ure Chem, Urechem. It's the silk-based urethane, and it's mixed to that Ford Silver Blue. I believe that's a Y code or for a Ford. So I've been shaking it off and on. I'll get it mixed up. There's not really a pot life to this paint, so I'm not in a huge hurry to, once I mix it, I want to get it sprayed like maybe the primer surfacer, where I had like maybe an hour. Okay, I got it mixed up, and I'm going to put a little bit of the Ure Chem UR11 reducer. It's the medium reducer, and we'll stir it up, and then we'll start getting everything prepped. Well, we had a little accident. I shook the paint gun and checked it, make sure it wasn't dripping, and guess what? The cap dripped, so I got to fix these two spots. So what I did was I let it dry for about 3 hours, and then I scuffed it with some 220 and then 400, and you can kind of see it there in the background. And now I'm just going to spray over it the best I can, and they're not that visible now. One of them's gone, and the one there in the middle that you see is still somewhat visible, but I wasn't going to sand the whole thing down and start all over again. So the customer is happy with it, so I'm happy. Well, you can still see them a little bit there, but they do get better when I get the clear coat on them. The big one is still visible. The small one is almost completely gone. So we're going to be happy with it and leave it the way it is. Okay, here we go. Ready to do the clear. This is the Ure Chem 2K polyurethane clear coat, mixed 4-to-1. So I don't think I'll need as much, so I'll mix probably a gun full and we'll see how it goes from there. Doesn't take a lot of activator. And there we go. See how far that'll get us and get that stirred up. Okay, 3 coats of the Ure Chem clear coat. It said 3 to 4 on the instructions. I went with 3. I want to make sure I got enough to do the whole car. One of my spots is right there, and it's pretty much gone. The other spot is right there, but we can live with it. I talked to my customer. She's happy with it, so we're going to go with it. I thought it turned out pretty good for only my second time of doing it. So here's the hood. No runs. Everything come out pretty good. So let this cure overnight. So we'll wrap them up. Let it cure overnight. We'll wrap them up. Find a safe place to put them. And we'll get back on to sanding the car and get a coat or two or primer surfacer on it again, and then we'll go into sanding again and painting again, and you know how the story goes. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching.